Hello students, welcome back to SAP's video lessons. Myself Sunil sir, I am going to take you mathematics. So as already we discussed in the last class related to progression chapter, today I am going to continue that chapter only. Before going to start today's part of our class, let me recall what all the things we discussed. We discussed about the progression. Progression is nothing but the orderly arrangement of numbers according to a certain particular rules that are called as a progression. After that I went towards the general form of a progression. The general form of a progression was a1, a2, a3, dash 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 dash. At the end you are supposed to write an. After that we went towards the series. What do you mean by series? Series is nothing but the sum of terms of progression is called as a series. That's why we discussed about the general form of a series as a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dash 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 an. After that we discussed about the types of progression. There are three types of progressions are there, among which one type of progression itself is our chapter. So out of three types, one is arithmetic progression, which is denoted as AP, geometric progression denoted by GP, harmonic progression denoted by HP. Already I said GP and HP you are going to study in PUC level. So for the sake of SSLC you are going to study about first one, that is arithmetic progression. About the arithmetic progression also we discussed the definition. What is arithmetic progression? The progression in which the difference between any two consecutive terms remains constant is called as the arithmetic progression, and whatever the difference remains constant throughout the progression, that is called as a common difference. On the basis of that we discussed the general form of arithmetic progression is a comma a plus d comma a plus 2d comma dash 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 a plus n minus 1 into d. There already we discussed a is always a first term, d is a common difference, and n is the number of terms in the progression. After that we went towards the arithmetic series, which is denoted by AS. What is arithmetic series? The sum of terms of arithmetic progression itself is called as a arithmetic series. There also we discussed the general form of arithmetic series as a plus d plus a plus 2d plus dash 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 plus a plus n minus 1 into d. All the terminologies meaning same only. So that much in the last class we discussed. Today we have to discuss the formulas what we are going to use in arithmetic progression. Just now I said the general form of arithmetic progression. Already you know general form of arithmetic progression is a comma a plus d comma a plus 2d comma dash 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 a plus n minus 1 into d. This is general form of arithmetic progression. And general form of arithmetic series is a plus d plus a plus 2d plus dash 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 plus a plus n minus 1 into d. These two general formulas we have to keep it in our mind, because we are going to use this general form to solve the example. How and when? Wait for it. Before that, let me discuss about the formulas related to AP and formulas related to series. Okay, so first let me discuss about formulas related to AP. AP in the sense arithmetic progression. What are the formulas related to arithmetic progression? Let me discuss formula number 1. In arithmetic progression, they are asking you to find out nth term of an AP. So formula number 1 is to find nth term of an AP. Try to understand the meaning of it. What do you mean by nth term of an AP? As all of you know, first term of AP is A1, second term is A2, third term is A3, dash 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 dash, nth term is AN. In progression chapter, whenever they are asking you to find out any particular term, for example, they may ask you find fifth term, then you are supposed to find out A bar. find the 10th term, then you're supposed to find out A10. If they are asking find the 25th term, means A25. If they are asking you find the 100th term, then you're supposed to find out A100. Whenever they are asking you to find out any particular term of an AP, then you're supposed to use this formula. What is that? Let me write. This itself is that formula. Formula is going to be AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula what you're supposed to use to find out any particular term of AP. As I said, if they are asking you to find out the 10th term, then you have to put N is equal to 10. Okay. So what do you mean by A? A is first term. A is first term. What do you mean by D? D is common difference. Common difference, which is denoted by D. How to find out the common difference? D said A2 minus A1. Whenever you are finding the second term minus first term, the difference itself is called as a common difference. Then what do you mean by AN? It is also denoted by N. AN means nth term. It is also called as L. Why? Because it is the last term. Therefore, it can be read as nth term or last term. Last term. Then what do you mean by N, sir? N is number of terms. Number of terms. Here I wrote all the terms meaning. So A means first term. This is A. AN or L, which is called as the last term or nth term. What do you mean by N? Number of terms. And what is D? D is common difference. How to find out? A2 minus A1. That gives us common difference. When to use this formula? Whenever they are asking you to find out the value of any particular term. Any particular term. If you want to find out 50th term, A50 you have to find out. If you want to find out 15th term, then A15 you have to find out. So for that purpose, we are using the formula number 1. They say first formula related to AP means arithmetic progression. Let me discuss with second formula. If they have given you continuous arithmetic progression, continuous terms if they have given, for you it is easy to find out the common difference by using the formula A2 minus A1. When you can apply this formula, if you know the consecutive term, second term का value भी पता है, first term का value भी पता है, तो then you are able to find out the common difference. But sometime in arithmetic progression, instead of giving consecutive terms, they are giving any two terms. Any two terms means 10th term is something and 20th term is something. Do you think 10th term and 20th term are consecutive terms? No. Consecutive terms means 5th term, 6th term, 10th term, 11th term. They are called as a consecutive term. If they have given you any two consecutive term and if you are in need of finding the common difference, in such a case, we are using second formula. Let me write to find common difference when any two terms of an AP are given. Any two terms of an AP are given. Imagine one term they have given as AP and another term they have given as AQ. What do you mean by AP? AP is pth term and AQ is qth term. So imagine AP and AQ are not a consecutive term. If you want to find out the common difference, then formula becomes D is equal to AP minus AQ divided by P minus Q. This is a formula what you are supposed to use to find out common difference of an AP. When to use this formula? When the given terms are any two terms. If they are not a consecutive term, then only you have to use this formula, AP minus AQ divided by P minus Q. How, sir? I want to take some example. For example, A10 is equal to 30 and A20 is equal to 50. Then find the common difference. In this, anyone you can take as a AP, anyone you can take a AQ. To find out the common difference, D is equal to, I am taking big one as a AP and small one as a AQ. Then what you will get? AP minus AQ divided by P minus Q. This itself is a formula. What is AP value? A20 minus what is AQ value? A10 divided by, इसके नीचे वाला नंबर ही नीचे आया है, then it will be 20 minus 10. A20 value is 50 minus A10 value is 30 divided by 10. 50 minus 30 is equal to 20 divided by 10 and D is equal to 2. In this way, you can find out the common difference of arithmetic progression if the given two terms are non-consecutive terms. Then you can use this formula to find out the common difference. My dear students, these are the only two formulas related to arithmetic progression. These are the only two formulas related to arithmetic progression. So, recall yourself, when we have to use the first formula, you have to use the first formula to find out any particular terms value. Okay, so here four terms are there, A, N, A, N, D. Out of four, any three values if you know, to find out the fourth one, you can use this formula. To find out the common difference when any two non-consecutive terms given, this formula you can utilize. These are the only two formulas related to AP, means arithmetic progression. Now I will take you towards arithmetic series. Formulas related to AS. Second, Roman number 1, here I wrote formulas. Formulas related to arithmetic series. What is arithmetic series, sir? Arithmetic series is nothing but sum of terms of arithmetic progression. Sum of terms of arithmetic progression. Can you tell me what is sum? Sum means what? Addition. Addition means what? Adding the term. When you adding the term, you will get the sum. You are going to get the sum. So, arithmetic series in the sense, they are going to ask you sum of particular terms. If they are asking you find the sum of 5 terms, sum, what is the first letter of English word sum? That is S. If they are asking you find the sum of 5 terms, means it should be S5. Find the sum of 10 terms means S10. Find the sum of 50 terms, then it's supposed to be S50. Find the sum of 25 terms, means S25. So, whenever you are finding the sum of terms, then you have to remind formula number 3, what I am going to give you now. This I am taking as the third formula related to progression chapter, but first formula related to AS, arithmetic series. What is the difference between this and this? This is value of particular term. This is sum of all the terms. Okay. A5 means fifth term. Value of fifth term. That is AN. S5 likha to sum of 5 terms means first term plus second term plus third term plus fourth term plus fifth term. If you add all the 5 terms, then you will get the S5. For that purpose, we are using a formula to find sum of n terms. Sum of n terms. I said n terms का symbol है Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is a formula you are supposed to use to find out the sum of n terms. I repeat the formula, how to read this. Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Let me clear you the meaning of each symbol. Sn, here only it is. Sn means sum of n terms. Sir, what is n, sir? N is here same. N is number of terms. Sir, what is a? Same only. A is first term. What is d, sir? D is same. Common difference. A2 minus a1. Sir, what is n? N already I said, that is number of terms. Meaning is said. Try to remember the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Instead of using bad words, you practice these formulas. So if you want to shout on anybody, you can shout in the form of formula only. Okay? If you get angry on anybody, instead of giving them bad words, you say that Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Then alternatively you are going to bahar the formula and अपना गुस्सा भी बाहर डाल सकते हो. Okay? So when to use this formula? Whenever they are asking you to find out the sum of particular terms. Word क्या है? Sum बोले तो एक formula. त बोले तो arithmetic progression. Sum बोले तो that is arithmetic series. So this formula we are using. Suppose in an arithmetic series, if you don't know the value of d, sir मेरे पास d पता नहीं है. How to use the, without using the d, if you want to find out the Sn. For that also we have a one formula. Imagine fourth formula I want to give to find sum of first n natural numbers. Natural numbers. Whenever they are asking you to find out the first n natural number. First n natural numbers means, all of you know natural numbers. From Lilliput childhood only you are understood about the natural numbers. The counting numbers which start from 1 are said to be natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to Saimata, all that numbers are said to be natural numbers. If I say 1, 3, 5, these are not consecutive natural numbers. Okay? They are called as odd natural numbers. If I say 2, 4, 6, 8, they are also natural number, but they are called as even natural number. I am discussing about first n natural numbers mean एक भी number skip नहीं होना. In such a case, to find out the sum of first n natural number, you can use this formula also. Instead of that, shortcut formula is there. That formula is Sn is equal to one more symbol is there, summation n. Sn का मतलब भी same है and summation n का भी same है, because sometimes they are using in your final exam this symbol, sometimes they are using this symbol. Don't be confused yourself. Sn means also sum of n terms and summation n also sum of n terms. Then formula बनेगा n into bracket n plus 1 divided by 2. N into bracket n plus 1 divided by 2. What is n? Number of terms. That much only. This is formula. In this you are not using a value. You are not using d value. Only you are using n value and you are finding the sum of n terms. But point to be noted, which numbers you have to apply this formula? If the given numbers are consecutive natural numbers, then only you have to apply this formula. Otherwise, the master key formula is this one only, formula number 3. Next, I want to take you fifth formula. As I said, sir, I want to find out the sum of n terms, but I don't know the common difference. In such a case, don't go for suicide. If you know the two values, by the help of two values only, you can find out the sum of n terms. So I am going to write to find sum of n terms if a and l are given. Can you understand the meaning of this? To find out sum of n terms, here you need three things. You need common difference, you need a, okay, you need n value. But here I am using only two values. Sir, मुझको first term पता है, last term पता है, बीच में कुछ भी पता नहीं है, अंधेरा कायम रहे. Nothing I know related to that progression. I know only two things. The starting term of the progression series I know, and last term of the series I know. Can I find out the sum of n terms with the help of these two? Obviously, you can find out. The formula becomes n by n, Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket a plus n. This is a formula. With the help of this, you can find out the sum of n terms with the help of a and n without the help of d. If you know the d, go with formula number 3. If you don't know d, then you can go with formula number 5. These are the 5 main formulas what we are using. Out of 5, 2 are arithmetic progression and 3 are arithmetic series. Okay. Apart from this, I told you this is general form of AP that you have to remember, because whenever they are asking you write the progression, write the arithmetic progression or find the AP, like that they are asking, then you are supposed to find out, write this and you have to find out the AP. This is arithmetic series. Its general form is also required. So be careful about this. General form chahiye. When to use general formula? Whenever they are asking you, write the series or write the progression. Write series means A aayega. Write the progression means A aayega. Okay. Apart from this, I want to give one more last formula. After that, I will take you to first exercise. What is that last formula? I am going to take it as a note. So, can you see here? Note. One more, I am giving you additional formula. The formula is Sn minus Sn minus 1 is equal to An. This is a one more note formula for your training. It is very important. What I wrote, try to understand. Sn minus 1 is equal to An. इसका मतलब what? Imagine n as any number. For example, n if you take a 10, then what it becomes? Yes, 10, because n value is 10, minus 10 minus 1 is what? Yes, 9, and n is equal to what? 8. Like this is one more formula. Whenever you want to find out any particular term, if you know the sum of n terms and sum of n minus 1 terms, find the difference of it, then you will get the An only. For example, if you want to find out A5, then S5 minus S4. If you want to find out A10, S10 minus S9. If you want to find out A20 चाहिए तो S20 minus S19. That itself is a formula. Sn minus Sn minus 1 is equal to An. This one you keep it in your brain. Whenever it required, I will explain you during the simplification of the problems. Okay. So please focus on all the formulas whatever I wrote on the board. I am keeping this one for a few seconds. After that, I will take you towards the exercise. Please zoom the formulas. Oh, sir. Hello students, welcome back. Just now we discussed the formulas related to arithmetic progression as well as arithmetic series. Related to that, we have a first exercise 5.1. So I started with question number 2. Why? Because first question you may get little bit confusion. That one I am going to explain you after the end of this exercise. That's why I am taking you directly to second question. If you have a textbook, you just go through this, your textbook. First question sums I will solve later. First I am going to attempt second main question. The question written on the board. Question is like this. Write first 4 terms of the AP. Arithmetic progression ka first 4 terms you have to find out for the following. For the following means 5 questions they are given, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Related to that, they have given you A means what? First term value they have given and D means common difference also they are given. 5 sums they are given. They are asking you find the first 4 terms of the AP. What do you mean by first 4 terms? A1 first term, A2 second term, A3 third term, A4 fourth term. So first 4 terms value you have to find out. Related to that they have given you A value, D value they have given. With the help of that you have to find out first term, second term, third term and fourth term. Then question arises how to find out the first term, how to find out the second term, how to find out the third term. For that I told you remember the general form of a arithmetic progression. So I am taking the first one. First sum I am taking, given that what they are given, A is equal to 10 and D is equal to 10. A means first term they have given, D means common difference given. Therefore, required first 4 terms are, what are the first 4 terms? First 4 terms are general form I am writing. First term is A comma, A plus D comma, A plus 2D comma, A plus 3D. Am I right? These are the first 4 terms. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. 1, 2, 3, 4. First 4 terms. You have Garma value of A. D value is also ready. Only take them, substitute in that, then you will get the required 4 terms. So this implies what is A? A is 10. Give comma. A is what? 10 plus what is D? 10 comma. Next what is A? 10 plus 2 into what is D? 10. Where you are substituting, take bracket, that is good for your health. Next A is 10 plus 3. D is what? 10. This implies you will get 10 comma. 10 plus 10 how much? 20 comma. So 10 plus 10 2s are 20. 20 plus 10 30. 10 3s are 30. 30 plus 10 40. These are the first 4 terms of arithmetic progression. Very easy, no? 1 marks question it is. So after that, which one you want? You just decide. So try for this homework. I will take these 2 now. Okay. So second, third, try yourself. If you not get, I am here. Don't fear. Come here. Next, I will take you towards fourth one. Fourth one, what they are given? Given that what they are given? A value is -1 and D value is half. Okay, so A is -1, D is half. Value they are given. Therefore, required first 4 terms. Required first 4 terms. General form only. A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma A plus 3D. Don't write continuously. They are asking only first 4 terms. A value is -1. I am taking bracket wherever I am doing the substitution. Next A is -1 plus D is 1 by 2. A is -half plus 2 into 1 by 2. Next comma A is -1. A is -1 plus 3 into 1 by 2. Observe here. First one is -1 comma. This becomes -1 plus half. Denominator में कुछ नहीं तो 1. Next -1 plus this 2 gets cancelled, then you will get +1 comma, and here -1 plus 3 1s are 3 divided by 2. Denominator में कुछ नहीं तो 1. Now whenever fraction comes, all of you know you have to simplify it by taking the LCM of the denominator. Here there is no fraction, so first term is -1. Here I am finding the LCM 2. 1 2s are 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 minus 1s are -2 plus 1. Comma. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. This will be 0. Next find the LCM. 2. 1 2s are 2 1s are 2 into -1 -2 plus 3. Now simplify it. minus 1, comma, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 by 2. Next 0 plus 3 minus 2, answer is plus 1. So it will be plus 1 by 2. These are the first 4 terms. Minus half, minus 1, minus half, 0, plus half. These are the first 4 terms related to fourth sum. Let me solve last but not the least, that is fifth one. Fifth one also given 2 things. Given that A is equal to minus 1.25, D is equal to minus 0.25. Required 4 terms. Required 4 terms are, one is A, comma, A plus D, comma, A plus 2D, comma, A plus 3D. Here also I am doing same business. Substituting A value, D value. What is A? Minus 1.25, comma, A value is again minus 1.25 plus D value is minus 0.25. Here. Next, comma, A is minus 1.25 plus 2 into bracket, D value is minus 0.25, comma, third one, minus 1.25 plus 3 into minus 0.25. Am I clear? What I substituted? A value and D value. Observe it. Now I am going to remove the brackets. Minus 1.25 first term. Minus 1.25 plus into minus is minus 0.25, comma. Next, minus 1.25 plus into minus 25 to the how much in you put the rod? 50. That is 0.50. Next, comma, minus 1.25 plus into minus 25 3 is 75, 0.75. Now go on simplifying. Minus 1.25 first term. Both are having the same sign. You have to add them. The answer is minus 1 रुपए 25 पैसे. It will be minus 1.50. Next, 1 rupees 25 paise, 50 paise. That will be minus 1.75. 1 rupees 25 paise, 75 paise. This will be minus 2.0. Okay. So these are the first 4 terms of the given sums. Okay. Therefore, second and fourth you try yourself. Okay. First, fourth, fifth I explained you. Please observe it properly. Any doubt you can clarify it later one. But try second one and third one. Right now I am going to conclude my today's class. The rest of the questions we will discuss in the next part. Until that, see you. Tata, bye bye. Have a nice day.